Hello. Excuse me. I've got allergies this morning, of course. Good morning. How is everybody? Welcome. I haven't been on here in a few days and I've missed y'all. I wanted to hop on here this morning and talk to y'all about my big change. Good morning. Good morning. Say hi when you're on. It's all very exciting. Hello, Terilyn. Hello. Hey, Tracy. Hey, girl. Hey, Dana. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. I'm not gonna wait too long. I'm just gonna dive in and get started, so that those that hopped on, that we can start talking about it. And there's always the replay, y'all. So yay! So I left LimeLife. I'm as shocked as y'all are. I loved being at LimeLife. I loved that company, and I really still think the products are top notch. There's nothing wrong with them, so don't worry. It's not like I found out some big secret and they're horrible. They are still good products, but there's been a lot of things that have gone on behind the scenes, and I'm not going to talk about that on here. So, out of respect to my friends that are still there and the company, because it was a great company, there were things that just didn't mesh with me. I guess my ethics. I had some ethic questions going on lately, and there were some things that happened recently, and then that was kind of the final straw. While that was going on, I had someone send me a video from another company. I'm going to refer to my notes so I don't mess up. So let me backtrack. Thank y'all for being here, number one. Number two, about 6 months ago, I decided, because I had been in LimeLife and I had done well at the very beginning, but I had slacked off. I went through some personal things and I had kind of slacked off. I hadn't been working it as hardcore as I had in the beginning. So about 6 months ago, I rededicated, and I mean, y'all, I hit this hard. And I don't know if any of y'all have been in it, that aren't in network marketing, have ever been in it, or maybe, but those that are, you can really work this business hard. And I did. I am not a slacker. I worked 12 plus hours a day. Some days, literally, I would get up at 6. I would work until I took the kids to school. I would come home. Some days I don't eat, and that's my choice. That's just how I work with anything I do. And then some days I would be up till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I really work hard, number one. So this isn't a lack of, well, it didn't just come to me easily, so I'm just going to give up. I did work hard, and I wasn't seeing those efforts pay off where they needed to be. I'm not getting paid working what I'm working. So I knew that with any business you start, you're going to have a time when it's going to take time to grow it. But I wasn't seeing that move. It wasn't moving. I was making good sales, but I wasn't making good money. I was seeing people struggle to sell on my team. I was seeing them get discouraged and not want to really do it because it's just too hard. Because not everybody wants to do it full time, and I understand that. And it shouldn't be so hard to make a little bit of money on the side. So those were things that I was struggling with. And we all get into network marketing for compensation, for a check. If that isn't happening, if that's not where you want it to be, then why would you stay? And that's where I was at. I was like, why am I going to stay if the reason I got in is not happening anymore? So you have to have the courage to leave. And that's hard. That's really hard sometimes. But like I said, there's been some things that have happened that were behind the scenes. that, little things would happen and I would kind of file it away. Have you ever done that? And you're like, I'm going to just put that in my back pocket and think about it and see what happens. And so other things happened, and I was getting concerned, and a lot of things happened over the last month. Then I had someone say, I want you to look at this compensation video of another company. And I'm like, okay. So I start looking at it, and I'm blown away. I mean, I'm literally blown away. Because with LimeLife, I was making 20% commission. I could make up to 35%, but you really had to sell a lot as a team to get there. So, I never got to that 35%. It was just so hard to attain. So that means when I would sell 1,600, just for me, I was making 20% of that. So you can do the math. That's $320. Minus $10 for my web fee, minus, $30 or $40 for my international certification fee, and minus any product I bought. So, and our products are not cheap at LimeLife, you know that. So that would be an average month, $320. That's not regarding any team members that we're selling. So if my team showed up and if people sold under me, then yes, that check would go up. But $1,600 is a lot, y'all. I mean, that's a lot to sell. I felt really good about it. That's the high level of sales even at LimeLife when you're looking at their how they rate the sales. But I wasn't making what I needed to. So the other thing is the products are not accessible by everyone. So I know, obviously, I can sell $1,600, but there's a lot of people that can't buy these products. $16 for an eyeshadow, or it's on the higher end, and I realize that the quality is there, and that is awesome. So it's professional makeup, it's all natural skincare, and that's awesome, right? But if you can't sell it to people that are your peers, and I have people that, can make, have good jobs and stuff, but not everybody wants to spend their money on their makeup and their skincare. They want to find things that are affordable that they can buy because they're spending their money on soccer and football and everything else, right? So, so that was a deal. And so the last month, So Talks, just for an example, it went up again. That is one of our products. It's one of the things I use. It's one of the things I've sold to people. So over the last 18 months, that's gone up $10, just one product. And I realize that sometimes costs go up, but $10 over 18 months is a pretty big inflation to me, personally. So it's quality, but it's not affordable. I wasn't, the cost to start is $170. If you're getting it at part-time, if you're a mom, if you're single, that's a lot to come up with. And I know that. And I know you get a lot with the kit, but it doesn't matter if you don't have it, right? So all of that to say, I saw this comp plan video, and after I finished it, I was blown away. Then below that, it starts showing me other people that had left LimeLife, because I'm still feeling like I'm not doing good enough. I'm not working hard enough. It's my fault. It's my problem. If only I worked harder, if only I did something else right, if only I said the right words, then I would be doing a lot better. So I started looking at these videos. They were just like me. They were just like me, y'all. They were beauty guides, lead beauty guides, star director. I mean, they were all over the board, all the different ranks. And they were saying the same things. I'm not making enough money. And I couldn't believe it because I thought it was just me. I thought I was the only one that wasn't making enough money. I thought I was the only one that couldn't do this. I thought it was my problem. I thought it was me. I thought it was, I didn't work hard enough. I didn't do good enough. People just didn't like me. And what's not to like? But, and then I would hear from people that did build big teams. I mean, people that were top recruiters, like in the top 100 recruiting. And they were having trouble because people would join, but then they couldn't sell it. They didn't have an audience to sell it to. They didn't have peers to sell it to that could afford it. So when I started seeing those videos on YouTube, I was like, all right. So I started looking at the company. Like I said, the commission, 50%, y'all. 50%. Do you see this big smile? 50%. I mean, that's crazy in this industry. Also, there are no fees. There's no $10 web fee. There's no international beauty guide fee. There's no $75 a year fee that I was about to get charged. Again, I got cookies in the mail, but I was going to pay $75 for those cookies. That's expensive cookies. That is some expensive cookies. And so yes, Lauren, you're so sweet. Y'all are also sweet. My friends are amazing, and I love y'all so much. I do. And it's not y'all. I haven't made enough money to make this work. So, the 50%, it's $20 to join. So $20 to join, and you get commission. 50% commission. So you can do that. You can join for $20 and not even buy a kit if you want to. You can join for $20 just to get a discount on makeup and other things, because there's other things. It's not just makeup. It's not just skincare. There are 4 kits. So if you want to join and you want to get a kit and you want to sell, you can buy a kit, and there's different prices. So it's not all the same. So you can find a price that fits your budget. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all watching and supporting me. I really, really do. So I started looking at the company. It's been around for 68 years. That's good. That makes me happy. 68 years is amazing. LimeLife has been around for 70 years. And so that made me feel comfortable. It's European, which means it's European standards. Just like LimeLife, they don't have all the bad stuff in there. I love skincare. My skin is amazing right now, and I'm not going to compromise that. And I'm not going to sell something that's going to compromise that, because no, we're not going to do icky skincare. So that made me feel really good. They're in 125 countries and 25 direct sale markets. So that's amazing. Then it's affordable. It's affordable. Anybody can buy it. Literally anybody. If you go to the drugstore and you buy an eyeliner that's NYX, you can afford this. If you go to Chanel, the Chanel counter at Neiman Marcus, then obviously you can still afford this, and it's still good quality. It's not professional makeup, but you know what? I don't think that my friends really care about professional makeup. If you do, let me know. But tell me I'm wrong. But right now, I don't have my kit yet. I'm waiting on it. I haven't tried the products personally, but I've had tons of friends that I respect that have been with LimeLife that know what we expect and how picky we are. So I did my face today with my mishmash makeup. That's what I call it, my mishmash, my bunch of mishmash. So I did my Cover FX and primer and highlight, and I did my Kylie Jenner lips and my Buxom. Which one is it? I think I did Buxom mascara, which I love actually. So I've done, so my face today is, I just did my fun stuff that I never use on my lives because I always did my LimeLife. So you can afford this. There's 6 different foundations. So if you never liked some people love LimeLife foundation. A lot of people do. If you didn't and you like liquid, if you like a BB cream, a CC cream, if you like whatever you like, you've got the option. You're not stuck for one thing. It's not one size fits all. If you want to pay $17, almost $18 for a mascara, you can do it. There's 5 different mascaras, but you can also pay $9 for a mascara. That's the retail cost. There's nail polish. There's hair care. There's a baby line. I love how affordable it is. I mean, really. So I started looking, and I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be 100% honest and transparent. The first time I looked at that website, I was like, no. When I looked at the products, I was like, oh, they're not all sleek, and the packaging's not just beautiful, and it doesn't come in this gorgeous box, and I was sad, and I was like, that's just, But then I was like, hello, we're not paying for that. I'm not having to pay for that beautiful packaging. I'm not paying for that. I'm getting the affordable cost because we're not paying for that. And my FabFitFun box, that's all nice stuff. And it came in a box that wasn't that pretty. It was just thrown in a box with some fluffy stuff. I still loved all that, right? So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with offering that because I know that the skincare has the European standards. It's still cruelty-free. It's still no phtalates, like that word I can't say. It's still no parabens. It's still the stuff that we don't want, the bad stuff. It's not in there. It's still European standards, which means there's over 1,300 ingredients that they can't use. And that's the great thing. But the commission and seeing what I've seen other people do, that means when I sell $1,600, which is going to be a lot easier to do because I've got a lot more people that can afford it. When I sell $1,600, I get $800. Actually, I get more than that because I'm up now. That's the other thing too. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. It's not just 50% commission. It goes up to 75%. You're not stuck at 50% commission. It goes up from there and quickly. So you get paid, once it starts increasing, you're getting paid more and more and more. You get lifestyle, you get a car bonus, you get different bonuses. I mean, it's just incredible. The compensation plan, there's so many different ways to make money. I've had to watch it twice, and I'm still like wrapping my brain around it. And you can recruit and have somebody, they can buy the $20 just to sign up and get the discount. Maybe throw in a mascara or eyeliner for, at their cost would be less than $5. So if it's $6 for an eyeliner, you get it at $3 with your discount. So throw in a few things and get going. Send out your link. People can purchase from you. People can join with you, and you're getting paid commission. Pretty easy. It's hard to lose money like that. It's hard to lose money when you're not having to pay out every month, when you're not having to pay out every year, when you don't have fees. It's a lot harder to lose money. Even if I don't sell that much, I'm still not losing money at least. And I'm still having things that I feel good about sending to people that I know aren't, that can't afford a lot. I think we all, I know there's some people that don't wear any makeup and don't use skincare. If that is you, then, I'm not talking to you. If you don't like that, thank you. If that is you, then yes, it's real. It's not a joke. It's not April Fool's Day. So if that is you, then that's not, I'm not talking to you. But if you use any kind of skincare, if you use any kind of makeup, if you use anything on your face, then you can afford this. If you're going to CVS and throwing something from NYX or Milani or whatever in your cart, then you can afford this. And you can get a discount. So, I love my friends I made at LimeLife. I love what I learned there. I mean, seriously, I have never learned so much about network marketing, especially in the last 6 months when I've thrown myself into it. There was a group on there that I was a member of, and oh my gosh, it was a wealth of information. That is invaluable. That right there means that it doesn't matter what my personal reasons for leaving were. It doesn't. It doesn't matter if I didn't like the way they did something or somebody did something. It doesn't matter, because I left for my own reasons, and I'm still going to love and support those people. I'm still going to be their friend. I'm still going to cheer them on and hope that they succeed beyond their wildest dreams, because that's what we all want. And that's what I want for the people in my life and in my world. And, no hard feelings. Oh, I haven't even told you what it is. So, the name of the company, and it's been in the United States for 8 months. That's it. The name of the company is Pharmacy. It's Farmasi. I will drop my link in the comments and y'all can check it out. Please ask me any questions. My kit is on its way. Of course, we'll have an unboxing because those were fun, right? I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see what happens. And I don't know, y'all drop me comments, message me, let me know if you have questions, if you want to know more, if there's anything that you need. Also, messages of support are greatly, appreciated. Prayers are appreciated when you start a transition. I have never felt so at peace about something in my life. I think when you're ready to make a change and when it's the right time, and your heart is just like at peace. I was listening to, and I don't want to cry, I get emotional. I was listening to Bethel music last night. It is well. And it is well, y'all. It is well. So I feel good. Thank you for your support, y'all. Thank you for coming on here and watching me be so weird and silly all the time. And the other thing I was going to say, I was going to show y'all my notebook. So for the last 6 months, I watch lives, I read books, I do podcasts, and I write down things that I learn. Some of it is about makeup. Some of it is about doing your best. Some of it is inspirational. Some of it is manifestation. Some of it is how to sell without selling. Some of it is Facebook, how to do Facebook. I work at this, y'all. I work at this. So I am going to continue to work at this, and I'm going to continue to do my silly videos and try to be inspirational and try to show y'all makeup tips on a almost 50-year-old woman. And I've had so many people that have told me this is your calling. You are so good at this. And I feel like this is my calling, and this is what I love to do. And I do love encouraging other people and helping them. And I do have fun at this. And I love my schedule, being a mom to teenagers. So I'm going to continue doing it. And I'm excited. And I'm rambling now, so I'm going to be quiet and just let me know what y'all think. And I'm going to go to work now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.